So, it's 7 in the morning just after the east coast of the US got hit with a huge storm filled with snow, and I wake up to a text from my bar manager asking me if I can come in early. Although, I'm thinking, huh? Cause who's gonna come out to eat and drink, bro?
My name is Joshua, and I'm an alcoholic.
Hi, Joshua!
But ignoring my initial pessimistic thoughts flow, I still head into work giving it a full 100% go.
What the f***, yo?
And yeah, it was at this moment I just wanted to sit on my couch like a potato and call out of work. Granted that, it'd feel like I was being a no-call and no-show. However, just so you know, I gave it another try and eventually got out of my neighborhood's bureau. And normally I would drive all the way to work though, but today I decided to be smart and just take the metro, where I was able to sit back in my own row, taking some time to relax before going into a shift that I was expecting to be super slow. And as I arrived to my job early like I always do, I now have a ton of time to burn in my point of view because I got there a lot earlier than I anticipated to, leading me to do some workouts before my shift on this snow-filled avenue. However, when I finally clock in, it's completely dead at my job with not a single guest in sight, where I have to ignore that voice that's inside me mocking and talking, that it won't be busy, therefore it's alright to not lock in. In spite that specifically tonight, nobody will stop in, so there's no need to put in your 100% work ethics might. Yet, I still show up, giving it my all, because discipline is the reliance of consistent action-filled habits when motivation hits a wall. For when your spark-filled ambition begins to fade and fall, at least your commitments keep you moving forward rather than having you stall. And so, I go and begin to prepare for a quote-unquote normal shift. Despite I'm aware, there will probably be nobody, and yeah, this doesn't seem fair, but I don't care what the circumstances are in the air. My mindset is to give 100% for that something I always affirm and declare, because I never give half effort, and I'm not starting today in spite of this snow-filled nightmare. However, eventually out of nowhere, it was as if God answered my prayer, as people started to appear and fill up the bar, sitting in each single chair, where I was able to start making drinks for everyone that just wanted to leave their home's lair. When I swear, I seriously thought we were going to be trapped in that unbusy shift despair. But here I am cranking drinks out, cause I decided to show up and give maximum effort, despite an initial snowy obstacle snare. And sure, this storm gives many a reason to take work off, for it's a valid excuse to make too. And while they chose to call out instead of fighting straight through, little did they know there was a blessing on the other side with a great view. For here I am at work making a solid rate too, since I didn't give up nor wait through the snowstorm, and now I made some good extra money that'll only push me closer to my breakthrough. Given that when preparation meets an opportunity, always being ready allows you to take advantage of that fortunate moment that comes unexpectedly yet quickly. Now, while some may call that serendipity, I view it more as that one time where hard work truly paid off and everything clicked. See, this consistent discipline is something I instill in myself pretty strictly by simply showing up each day and letting my strong work ethic vibrate and skip free, while appreciating all the highs and lows as God controls my script. See, many don't even want to show up when things become difficult from their daily norm. However, don't let that transform your solid habits, leading you to conform to the excuses your negative voice tells you just because you want to stay inside where it's comfy and warm. For in the end, nothing goes inside your comfort zone, so don't let that form you. And instead, go out there and simply show up and perform with 100%. Because the truth is, when you push through that pessimistic thinking thorn, you'll realize it's about enjoying all parts of your journey, especially during the storm.